Hello and thanks for watching. In this video we are going to take a quick run through of some of the new features included with the Geoscience Analyst free 3D viewer in version 4.7. So firstly we'll talk a little bit about saving. Save performance has been improved in the latest version because we are just saving changes to your workspace rather than saving over the entire workspace every time you save. What that means is that I can save, say, this copy of the demo workspace where I have not made any changes in 0 seconds, while in the previous version doing the same thing would take about 6 seconds. The larger your workspace, the more dramatic an effect you're going to see from this improvement. Also related to saving, if we look under the preferences window, you'll find that we have added the option to enable save reminders. You can enable the save reminder pop-up to appear as frequently as every 1 minute or up to in 60-minute intervals. Next, looking over to the object tree, we'll see there are a couple new icons associated with some object types here. They are attached to curves and surfaces and serve to provide a visual indicator of whether the curve or surface is closed. So we'll take a look at just these two curves and we'll see that the open curve, shown on the top here, uses the same old icon you'll be familiar with from previous versions, but the closed curve below here uses the new closed curve icon. Similarly, this ore body surface, which is closed, uses a new closed surface icon. Something else we've changed in relation to the object tree is the ability to drag and drop any object from the tree into a dialog combo box. So I'll show that using the 2D crossplot, where I'll take these geochem points and drag them right from the object tree into this object combo box. Let's turn on some data to display in the plot, because the next thing I'll show is that we can filter this data by a reference property. So I'll pick a reference property in this discrete data dropdown, something like lithocode. And by default here, all my reference classes are enabled, but if I start disabling them, that will filter off the data from the crossplot. Then I can selectively just decide which data I want to view at a time. See that data displayed in the crossplot, and then looking at our stats pane over here, the stats calculations are only run on the displayed data. Switching back to the viewport and viewing some drill holes, we'll take a look over at the visual parameters panel for these drill holes and see that we've got a few new options in here. So we can now show depths on the drill holes, change the depth interval, and report these depths either as downhole depths, which are shown here, or as elevation values. Finally, in the same visual parameters panel, when we're looking at drill holes, we can save our drill hole visualization styles. That's everything in the visual parameters panel as a user preference. That means that you don't need to reset all your visual parameters on drill holes for each drill hole group you're working with. Just save it as a preference once and share the same visual styles between your drill hole groups. And that's it for now. To get a copy of the latest version, 4.7, please head over to our website and download the installer. Once you've got that installed and up and running, you can find a list of these features as well as all the other features included with the latest version on the release notes page under the help menu.